See this? I work all day. All day.
What is wrong with you?
What you mean what's wrong with you? You got your son eating before me. How he gonna play before I do?
It's not no problem because he was here before you first. What's the issue?
Who paid bills here?
Okay, what's wrong with my son?
Who paid all the rent? The cable bill? The Wi-Fi bill? Look at him.
You go eat, ain't you?
Your son eating before me?
Okay, but you go.
And I take care of little dog. The little dog is disrespectful.
But you go get a plate, so why are you complaining?
Look at this shit, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna explain this to y'all. I work 12-hour days, construction, bill. You know how this shit go. 80-degree weather out there, 90-degree weather. I come home. She got curry. What she got? What's this? What she cooked today?
Some curry chicken.
Curry chicken. Look, her son is eating before me.
So what's the issue? You have a plate. So what's the issue?
You do shit like this all the time, and I told you about that. I told you about that.
Eating. So what's the problem? You're still eating.
Layana,
I still have food for you.
I'm tired of this shit, bro. You disrespectful.
Okay, like so you don't want to eat?
It ain't about me not wanting to eat. How the f you gonna feel? Why your son gotta play before me?
Because he's a
Do he pay bills here? Do he pay bills here?
No, but he was here first.
So how the f you get a plate?
What's the issue? You still
Cause I'm the one who pays the fucking bills.
It's okay. You still have food too.
It ain't about me having food, bro. You missing the whole point, man. I work all day. I should get a plate first. I'm supposed to get a plate first. You gonna feed him before me?
You always complaining about this. Everybody eat.
It's not about.
We all eat together then.
Listen,
it won't be no
Layana, what I tell you when you moved in? That I'm the man of this house, and I should be treated as such, right? All you gotta do is cook and do your thing, and get your kid. I keep your hair done. I keep your mother shit did. I take care of little dog who's not even my motherfucking son.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué te pasa? This is a lot to unpack. First and foremost, let me just start off by saying, you as a man should never post stuff on social media about your queen, because your problems are your guys' problems behind closed doors. The whole internet doesn't need to hear about it. You know what I mean? I understand that he said at the end of the video, there are some ground rules that he already covered. He has boundaries. A lot of women don't understand this. If a man sets a list of things down that he wants from you, I suggest you do that. Now, am I going to sit here and say she's wrong? No, she's not. She's feeding her child as she should. She's still making him a meal. I see no issue with it. Can I be real honest with you guys? I'm at the stage of my life where arguing, yelling at each other, like even me watching this was giving me anxiety. I cannot deal with this stuff. It's too much. Because for me, I'm an adult. I'm not a dog. I'm not a child. You can put me, sit me down, put me to the side, say, hey, babe, for now on, I don't mind you feeding your kid or whatever the case may be. Do you think you could feed me at this time because I get home at this time? That's how you do it. You want to be the man of the house and lead, but you talk like a child. You want to be a leader and you want to be grown, but you degrade your wife in front of the kid. The one thing I will not tolerate in my relationships is disrespect. You can talk to me and sit me down like a grown woman. Babe, I need this from you. And I'll fucking do it. Especially like he was saying, you're doing my hair, my nails, and you're taking care of me wholeheartedly. I'm going to do anything you want. I'm being so honest. Why not? Because you're catering to me and you're meeting my needs. So I'm going to do whatever the hell you need with no questions asked. So I can see both sides to this. I just think him as a man, he handled this very immaturely. Men, don't do this, man. There's no need to post your wife on social media and embarrass her and vice versa. There's no need to yell or get in your woman's face and do all this extra stuff. For what? You tell me what arguing and screaming at one another does. It doesn't make the situation better. Arguing and screaming only pushes you guys further apart. And what she said at the end, why don't we just all eat together? For me, I would rather be with a man who's a problem solver, and I like to be a problem solver myself. If my partner said, let's eat together, I would have been like, okay, babe, you know what? I overreacted. I understand he's frustrated. I understand he's coming off of a hard days of work. But ladies, be very mindful of this. If you get the privilege to get with the man who's going to take care of you, just like he stated, and you know he works 12-hour shifts, you know what time he gets off, right? Have dinner ready at least 10, 15 minutes before he gets home. I see nothing wrong with that, especially because he has a priority to maintain the bills and take care of you. Your priority is to take care of him. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. There's a lot of topics that go around about who gets fed first, the husband, the kid, the whatever. I don't think that this should ever be a conversation. Do you know why? Because I come from nothing and I've been homeless before and I've had times where I didn't eat. If I was with a partner who's going to be arguing over fucking food, whether he ate first before the child, I don't want to be with you. Because there's certain things in my life that I don't care much about that other people do. And these conversations are silly to me. You know what I mean? Because regardless, I'm going to feed you. And regardless if we all eat as a family, you're going to be taken care of and so is the child. I feel like having a woman who takes care of a child is a really good thing. Why wouldn't she? That's a kid who can't even feed themselves. You're grown. You see her preparing it. Why does it matter whether you ate first or he ate first? Don't you think that's a little bit childish? I'm going to be real honest with you. If I had a child with a guy and it was a daughter and he decided, oh, I'm going to do this for her, I'm going to do this for her, I'm not going to go out of my way to be malicious to my husband, downplay him in front of our kid, yell at him, why do you do this for her? Why do you do this for her? You see how that sounds? It sounds absurd. I would be more happy that this girl has got a father in her life. I'd be more happy that he's considerate of her. I'm grown already. I can take care of myself already. I can feed myself. I can clothe myself. She cannot. So him going out of his way to do nice things for her, that says a lot about his character. Wouldn't you want a woman to be sweet to your child or her child in general? This to me is crazy, y'all. Fighting over freaking who's eating when she's making food. Like I said, you guys, I cannot handle arguing. I cannot handle screaming anymore. It's way too much for me. And I literally will just shut down as a person. It's immature. We are grown adults. What is the point of this? We're on the same team. We ain't against each other. Like I said, y'all, you can take this however you want. But I think a lot of men in this generation need to be more mindful of how you guys do things. Y'all want to be leaders so bad. But when it comes to leading, you guys are not doing a great job. Not all men, because I know you guys know I advocate for men. But it's just men like this. What was the point of posting this? Everybody was siding with her. You know what I mean? You made yourself look dumb. I just feel like a lot of men need to take the time to reevaluate what they think a real man should get and make sure that they're doing the proper things to get those type of things. A lot of you guys want to lead. A lot of you guys want a woman to listen to you, but you don't know how to conduct yourself in an adult manner so you can get that respect. If you're yelling and screaming at somebody, you're not going to get the best results. You know that, right? You belittle somebody, you're not going to get the best results. It's the same thing with your girlfriend. She nags you and she's down your throat. You're not going to listen to her. You're going to ignore her because she's unbearable to be around. So what do you think happens to us women when you're scolding us? Over some food? Come on now. It's not that serious. Like I said, you guys do whatever you want for this information. I pray to God that you guys have happy, flourished relationships and you don't do stuff like this because this is only going to make you guys separate instead of coming together. Stop fighting over food. Stop fighting over money. Stop fighting over silly stuff. It's not worth it. Especially, you guys, in front of kids, I think it's really sad. Me personally, I don't mind my man correcting me at all times. It doesn't bother me, whatever. But my man should pull me aside. I don't want to argue in front of my kids. I don't want to argue in front of company. I don't want to argue in front of people. I know we're not in a perfect world, but I would like to set these boundaries with my partner beforehand. Because if you want to tell me something, hey, babe, I don't like you did that. Pull me aside, man. Send me a text. Do something. But don't be screaming in front of the kids. I don't want my kids to see us arguing, yelling at each other, and hating one another because that's what creates a bad relationship dynamic for our kids in the future. Like I said, be a lot smarter, you guys. Work together. Work smarter, not harder. You guys are making this way worse for yourselves. God bless.